Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm back for the final live stream of the day. All right, let's see, who do we have here first? We have Sue. Why is he hot and cold towards me? Well, he's doing a lot of thinking. So he's been contemplating, thinking about things a lot. He's not exactly sure what he wants or how he wants things to move forward. He feels a lot of regret over things that have happened to him in the past. Sometimes he wants things to move slowly, and then other times he wants things to move fast, and that's exactly what you're seeing. He's just not 100% sure of what he wants. And he's kind of all over the place at this point. Bonita, love. You have victory after a disaster. So if you've recently gone through a tower moment, you can expect victory to follow. I think that the tower moment is something that's already happened, and then the victory is on its way. If you're not with anyone right now, you'll have choices. There's a Pisces here. There's also fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And you're walking away from things that no longer work for you, and you're moving on to things that work better for you. You're no longer going to be like a second choice or somebody who sits in the sidelines. You're coming front and center. So the next person that you're with, or whatever it is that you're moving on to, you're going to be front and center. Priscilla. Does Samuel or Virgo have feelings for me and intentions? I'm only getting 33% chance that he has feelings for you at this point, and he doesn't have any intentions as of right now. I don't think he has anything planned, or it hasn't crossed his mind yet. It's not something he's really thought about. Miriam, career, general and career. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, prepared to make your wishes come true. There's a lot of passion here. I don't know what you do for a living, but making it to the top of the mountain, feeling prepared, a wish comes true. There's lots of passion around it and lots of money to be made. Financial stability comes in, but it also comes in with worries or the weight of the world being on your shoulders. Watch out, be careful who you can trust, because you have the Ten of Swords here, which would indicate that somebody may stab you in the back, and it could lead to some kind of heartbreak. But overall, you should be making more money in the near future, or getting a promotion or getting a raise, something where there's more money coming in. Tibet, general love. Silly girl, you got the hiccups. You always have the hiccups. Okay, you have a Cancer coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, a Cancer comes in out of the blue. You step out of the box when you meet this person, so it may not be the kind of person that you normally date. It may be somebody totally different. But you step out of the box, and there could be success and magic around the relationship with this person. They also may have some money. Use your intuition. I think it's a Cancer that's going to show up if you're not with anyone right now. Susie, what's he feeling about me right now? He's feeling a little undecided. There's indecision around him. He feels connected, like the two of you have a soulmate connection, but he's feeling a little undecided on what to do or how to move things forward. On one hand, he feels like he has the world at his feet. On the other hand, he's not so sure that, well, we also know that he's a little bit back and forth with his emotions. Like sometimes he feels like he wants to go for it. Other times he feels like he's going to pull back. I think that he needs, like therapy or something. He's a little bit out of balance, just like himself, like he's just very out of balance. Casey, what actions will the Sagittarius take towards me? Well, he's been thinking about you guys either becoming a couple or hooking up or getting to move things forward quick when you have the Lover's card here. He may be a little bit worried about it. He may not be as confident as he comes off, but I think he is going to take a leap of faith and either pursue things, taking them to the next level, or spend more time with you, see if things can kind of fall into place naturally on their own. Beautiful Aries, love reading for me and G. You should have some fun, carefree, spontaneous times. Spiritually connecting or picking up a spiritual practice that the two of you do together that could be really strengthening your bond. There's a wish that comes in around this relationship, but you are going to have choices. So it may be you that chooses to walk away from G, because there may be some arguments and a tower moment, and you may feel like you may go back to somebody from your past. But if you decide that, it's your choice. You may have the choice to go back to someone from your past. You may be thinking about it, but at the end of the day, it's going to be your decision. And you're the one with choices. There also may be a Pisces around you. So there could be, you could have choices between more than one person, like more than G, there could be someone from your past and then a Pisces. Stephanie, how did T feel after the convo we had today? He felt good. He felt like things are moving forward nicely. There was transformation coming in and things are evolving. He felt like it was a good conversation. Susie, do you think I have the virus? I have all the symptoms. I got a 70% chance that you have it. Strength is in reverse, which means that you would either be feeling weak. You know, I don't like to diagnose because I'm, you know, this tarot cards and I'm not a doctor, but if you could go get a test done, that would be really great. This whole virus thing has got me really, the whole thing is very strange. The entire world is shutting down. And like one of my friends recently had all the symptoms, you know, like the days and the weeks are blending together. It wasn't this Tuesday. It must have been the Tuesday before. He went to the doctor and he had the swab done. And he said that the doctor came back like in 5 minutes and told him that he didn't have it. But I thought it took a couple of days for the test to come back. And then I heard that the test takes 45 minutes. So I don't understand what happened. Did they not give him the test? I don't know. But anyway, but the doctor said that he didn't have it. He just had the flu, and the doctor gave him antibiotics, and he's fine now. But if you could go get a test, I think that that's a good idea. Sarah, what is T's energy, and what's he feeling about me? T's energy. He feels like he's slow and steady, a little bit stuck, stagnant. That's his energy. But how's he feeling? He feels undecided. Indecision comes up first. Indecision, but he feels like the two of you were brought together for a reason and that there's happiness around the situation with you. It's also showing serenity, patience, compassion. There could be more to come from this situation, definitely. He's definitely feeling a connection to you. He may be undecided on what to do next or what to do now, but give it some time. Stephanie, are his feelings for me growing or the same? Right now, they're still the same. New chapter. Is George coming back to use me? And is he going to make a decision to end things with Catherine? I have a funny feeling that things with Catherine are already over, or they're on their way out. And no, he's not planning on using you. He's not planning on using you. I have a feeling that things with Catherine have not been good for a while. June, has Troy been sexually involved with Jenna Ray for sure? Right, is Troy having sex with Jenna Ray? I get a 70% chance that he's been having sex with Jenna. So it could have been something like it happened once or it happened twice. 70% chance is pretty high, but it's not. It may not be like an ongoing thing. It may have been something that happened a couple of times and that's all it was. L, does he miss me or is it me missing him? I think that he is missing you. Armani, is Eric gonna call or text me before I go to sleep tonight? Mm, 70% chance you'll hear from him before you go to bed tonight. Is he serious about trying again with our connection, or will he just keep playing around? I get a 33% chance that he's serious, that he's going to work hard this time. So it's like he's kind of half in, half out. I'm kind of on the fence about him. 33% chance is not that high. But if he starts, putting in some effort, I would give him a chance. TD, how is the Aries feeling? The Aries feels betrayed. There's some kind of crap that's going on around this guy. Feeling betrayed. feeling like he's holding himself back from something. The weight of the world is on his shoulders. But it's going to move into the past, and he's going to start to feel better coming up. Serenity comes in. Moving forward comes in. He's going to start to feel better over the next couple of weeks. Susie, is he missing me? Or is he being loyal? Yes, he is missing you and he is being loyal. Stephanie, is he happy that when he is with me and that I'm in his life? Yes, he is. Stephanie, does he know that I'm one of a kind and loyal? Yes, he knows that you're loyal. Rising. Is Jew physically attracted to me? Yes, he is. Definitely. Susie, he asked how I felt. Does he feel the same? Yes. Sue, how does Adam see me currently? He sees you as grounded, successful, serene, balanced, happy, nurturing, fiery, like that the situation can kind of evolve. That's the word I'm looking for. And he thinks that you're creative, smart, and caring. Casey, do I have the virus? I doubt it, but I just want to see. Okay. No, I don't think you have it. Rising, what is D feeling towards me? Feels like your situation is evolving. It feels that you're a happy person, successful, ambitious, loyal, courageous, strong, attractive, balanced, serene, and loving. Beautiful. Does G want a future with me? He's not really thinking about the future right now. Like his head is just not there. Right now he's just kind of focused on what's going on now, and he's happy with the way things are now. Stephanie, what did E do to hurt him? She may have been fooling around with somebody else. it shows a third party in heartbreak. Jelena, why doesn't D answer my calls? He never reaches out. Well, he's feeling a little bit stuck in the mud. He holds himself back. He's got a little bit of worry around money. He's got some bullshit going on around him. He feels like he doesn't have any choices. He feels like his wishes are not coming into fruition. He's going through a rough time, but the Empress is here. So when the Empress is here, it's not about you. It's not that, and actually things can move forward quick with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I would pull your energy back from him. Don't reach out to him for a little while, and let's see what happens. I bet you'll hear from him. He kind of knows that you're there. He's going through like a rough time, or he's feeling like he just can't get ahead, or like nothing that he wants is coming into fruition. If you back up a little bit, you may see him come forward a little bit. Talia, general love. You have happiness around love, and somebody's coming in with an offer that you're not going to be able to refuse. Life moves forward quickly with the Hangman in reverse. And whoever this person is, I think they may be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They may want to take a small trip with you, or they may want to do something, even if it's just for the day. They may have the idea to get away. And you're walking away from things that no longer serve you and moving towards things that work better. An offering of love comes in, and I believe it's with an earth sign. Although you could have choices. There may be choices around you. There could be an Aquarius around you as well. New chapter. Does George want something serious with me, or is he just trying to hook up? I think that I think he's looking for something serious, but not right away. Like, he may not want to get into a serious relationship tomorrow, but I don't think that he's looking to just hook up. It may take some time, though. It might not happen overnight. TD, is it because problems he's hiding, holding himself back? I think so. Yeah, whatever these problems are, they're stressing him out beyond belief. L. Why am I feeling his energy? Is he manifesting me again? I don't know that he's manifesting you, but he's definitely been thinking about you a lot. And his thoughts are kind of all over the place. That's definitely why you're feeling his energy. Definitely. He's been thinking about you a lot lately. I'm going to do this one for Darlene because I've seen her here like the last couple of lives and I haven't answered her. How does Kevin feel about the text I sent? It feels good. He feels like he's got choices. He feels like he's got respect for you. He feels like he's feeling a little bit flirty or adventurous. feeling also stable and grounded. I think that it was good. Whatever it was that you texted him, it's a positive. He feels positive. Um, Sweet thing. Why is Kenneth distant? Why is Kenneth distant? He's feeling overwhelmed by life. He's holding himself back. He feels like, he's feeling stuck in the mud. He may be worried about money. There could be money issues around him. And feeling like, not like things are crumbling around him, but like there's a lot of areas of his life that, like, I don't know if he's home quarantined, but like overthinking things and rethinking things and thinking about where he is in certain places of his life. And that could be why he's kind of distant. He's like kind of giving himself a hard time. Blessed. How did Dee feel about me reaching out to him? Felt good. Felt like justice was on his side. Feels like things are moving forward pretty fast, and he feels stable. New chapter. What exactly does George want from me? Well, he doesn't want to lose the connection. That's for sure. He doesn't want to lose the connection. He feels like he's unsure of exactly what he wants. He's not coming in to use you, but he's not ready to jump into another committed relationship just yet. So he's kind of coming in, testing the waters. He wants to make sure that he's not losing you, because I think inevitably he wants to have a stable relationship, a committed relationship with you. I just don't know that it's going to happen tomorrow. It may take some time. Miss Ronnie. Is there an underlying issue between Osha and I? She's supposed to be my bestie, but I'm feeling like she's being shady and posting subliminals on Facebook. Yeah, she feels betrayed by something. So I don't know if you did something, maybe you didn't mean to do it, or she misunderstood something. She's feeling a little bit betrayed, but it's showing she's prepared. So she may be ready to discuss it with you if you confront her. You see, the whole thing is that if people could just communicate with each other and not try to put codes up on social media that other people would have to figure out, it would make relationships so much easier. I think that there is something that she either thinks, she feels like there is a betrayal, or there is something that you did, but I don't think you did it intentionally. And I think that if you confront her about it, she's going to tell you, and it's just a big misunderstanding. I hate Facebook. Like, you have no idea. Sweet thing. How does Kenneth feel about our relationship? You know what? He feels like he's got a decision to make, and he fights with himself over it. But he feels very connected to you, very attracted to you. He feels like you're very kind, that you're loyal, and that you guys could have a good, solid, strong relationship. But he's not 100% sure of what to do or how to deal with things. And it's almost like he just kind of lets things go the way they are, and I think he thinks that you deserve more than that. Stephanie, is he trying to heal to start something with me? He's not intentionally like working on anything. He's just kind of going through the days and taking them as they come. He feels right now like he's a little bit bruised, like there's just been a lot of bullshit and a lot of arguing going on around him, and he feels a little bit like he's had the wind knocked out of him, but he's not like intentionally trying to do anything. He's just kind of taking things day by day. Stephanie, was she using him to help her with the kids and money? Okay, let's see. It doesn't come off that she was using him. No, I think that he did help her out a lot, but I don't think that she was intentionally using him. I think she took from him what she could get from him, but it looks like she wasn't purposely using him for what she could gain. That was just sort of like a side perk for her, whatever he was able to give her, or however he was able or willing to help her out. Vicky, will Richard's relationship end with his karmic by the end of June? And if not, when? I'm not convinced it's going to end by June. Let's see. It could be sometime this summer, though. So June's possible. Sometime this summer it should end. Stephanie, what does he want with me now or in the future? He doesn't know what he wants. What he wants right now is like he wants the dust to settle. He wants peace. He doesn't want arguments and drama. He wants things to be calm. He feels like he's had enough drama, and he just wants to take things one day at a time. He's happy with the way things are right now, and that's like right now it's like he just wants like peace, serenity, calm. We'll see what tomorrow brings when we get there tomorrow. Right now, it's just, this is what I'm doing for today, and this is all that I'm capable of. Like, he feels like he's really been bruised up over the last couple of years. Like, a lot of unnecessary, unwanted drama around him. Stephanie, was she cheating before or after she found out about me? It looks like after. It looks like after she found out about you. Stephanie, does he know I want something serious? How does he feel about that? I don't know if he knows that you want something serious, but the thing is that like you can't really intend for something to be serious. Like either you start seeing somebody and you develop feelings and it becomes serious. You know what I mean? Like you can't just set out to make something serious, because what if you don't click? So I don't think that he's thinking along those lines. I think right now he's thinking of like, well, let's see how it goes, like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like you can't really say to somebody, I want us to be serious, if you haven't gotten to that point yet. You can intend to look for a serious relationship in the future, but I don't think that he's willing to sign up for something that's serious until he starts to feel like it's serious. And right now, I think this guy's been through so much drama and turmoil that he just wants to take a break from all of the drama and the fighting and the arguments. Stephanie, so did it to get revenge on him? Did she do it to get revenge on him? Well, revenge, I mean, it's funny because it shows more like she did it because she felt really bad about herself and it made her feel good at the time, which is funny because that's usually how men act. Like men usually do things that make them feel good for the moment and they pay for it later. But it looks like for her, like she was feeling really bad about the way things were. And whatever it was that happened, I don't think it was I don't think she was cheating on him for a long time. I think it maybe happened once, maybe happened twice, because she felt really bad, and whoever this was made her feel good at that moment. I don't think it was something that lasted for her, though. Julie, will Richard and I have another child together? There is a chance for you guys to have another child together. If you want it, yeah, it can happen. That can happen, yeah. Okay. Afia, Linford's current feelings towards me. All right, how is Linford feeling? What are you looking at, Smiley? All right, how is Linford currently feeling? All right, he thinks that you are attractive, successful, loving, grounded, intuitive, courageous, independent, prepared, spontaneous, and kind. Nana, how is Leo's relationship and will it last? You know what? It's okay. I'm not seeing any love cards here. It's okay. I don't think it's going to last forever. It may last a while, but it's not going to last forever. There's no strong love cards around these two. Mihak503, is the Libra thinking about me these days? I saw him in a dream. Yeah, he's probably thinking about you. Yeah, he's been thinking about you a lot lately. Hey, what's the matter, Smiley? Jessica A, upcoming events with me and the Pisces. There may be some kind of a trip, a day trip, trip towards the sea, a trip to the ocean, trip to the beach, something coming up once all this virus bullshit blows over. It looks like he may want to do something like go away for the day. Could be overnight, but definitely for the day. That may be coming up next. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about vitamin C. I mean, we're Italian over here, so we use garlic. But let me just tell you something about garlic. I will stink like hell if I eat garlic. But if you think that you have some kind of a virus, if you can tolerate it, raw garlic will kick it out of you. And you know what else too? Elderberry is supposed to be very good for the immune system. You can get like the powder that you put in a little bit of water and take like a shot of it. It's good. It also comes in like a dropper form. But I started last November working in the school, and from like November right through to like the end of February, I was sick. I couldn't kick it. I think just because working with all those kids, and so I started experimenting, and I was using a lot of the emergency. I was using the elderberry and then garlic. I mean, I stink really bad, so I have to be careful. Some people don't smell that bad if they eat it, but me, like, I stink really bad, so I have to be careful. But if you don't care, or you're home alone and you can eat, and if you can tolerate it raw, it's also supposed to be really good if you have high cholesterol. It's called fermented black garlic, and that to me tasted like, it was good. It tasted like balsamic vinegar almost. And I got it on Amazon. But once again, it's garlic. If you stink like garlic, you're going to stink. Me, I stink very badly. So I'm just warn anybody that ever has to be around me if I've eaten garlic. Although I usually don't have to warn them. They can usually smell it. I don't know if it stopped loading on here. Yeah, this one has stopped loading. The chat's not loading anymore on here. Unable to load menu. Why? Stupid. I did that one for Julie. Stephanie, how is he feeling towards her now after everything he found out? I mean, he's still hurt. He's feeling weighed down by it. He feels like it kind of ruined his life. He's hurt, and he's planning on moving on. Like I don't think that he wants to take her back. I think that he's moving on, but he's definitely hurt by it. Why can't I get this to load? Let's try it again. Ram, does the universe have my back? Yes. You've got lots of protection in the spirit world. Moon, what would bring me out of the dark night of the soul? I think you just got to go through it. I think you just got to go through it until you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see what the cards say. You know, you've got victory in the sun around you. So the end's got to be near. If you haven't finished going through it yet, the end is near. Victory in the sun, happiness comes out. The sun's coming out. So you're almost there. Or you're just about embarking on it. Ram, how is Pedro doing, and does he think of me sometimes? He does think about you. He's doing pretty good. He's feeling a little stagnant, like he's got the Nine of Wands is in reverse, but he feels like his life is moving forward. He feels like he's got strength around him. Happiness comes in for him on all levels, and he definitely thinks about you. Sweet thing, do you think I should let Kenneth go or back all off? Okay, let's see. I think if you backed up a little bit, you would get more out of him. So you might want to give it a little bit of space, because I think that, and you know, that's always my suggestion for people, because think about if you've ever been in this situation, and most of us have at some point, but usually like junior high or high school, like you might have like the dorkiest guy after you, and you don't want to hurt his feelings, but you kind of want him to leave you alone. And then the second that he leaves you alone and he's like paying attention to someone else, you're kind of like, hey, wait a minute, I thought that he liked me. Well, that premise kind of holds true forever. As soon as the person sort of feels like you kind of disappear or you detach a little bit, they always want more. So I think that if you gave it a little bit of space, you would end up getting more from him. The only time I really tell people that they got to let go of somebody is if things are getting physically or emotionally abusive. You know, if somebody is just not giving you exactly what you want, but there's still hope there for the things to manifest for you, I don't tell people that they have to let go of things. On the other hand, if somebody came in tomorrow that was ready, willing, and able, I don't think you would need me to tell you to take it. You know, most of the time that's what happens. Somebody else shows up and now all of a sudden they don't care where the other person is, because nobody is going to sit around. I mean, you know what? I'd rather wait for this guy. So I think that as long as he's not physically or emotionally abusing you and there's no one else that's shown up, I think you're okay. Ariane, will I get pregnant in May? Hey, what the heck is going on there, miss? No, you don't want it? All right, you don't have to have it. I'm not convinced that May is going to be the month. I don't think it's going to happen in May. It may take some more time than that. Stephanie, is he using me to get over, or does he have actual feelings for me? No, he's got feelings. He's not using you. Moon, who is returning from the past? It looks like an air sign that you had a soulmate connection with returns from the past. A Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Now, it's a soulmate connection. It doesn't mean that you were involved with them as a lover. It could be your best friend from junior high or somebody that you worked with in high school. Like, it's a soulmate connection, but not every soulmate connection is a love relationship. But this person, when they come back, may be interested in more, maybe more interested in having a love relationship moving forward. Ram, why has it been hard for me to let go of W? Is it because of destiny or because of spirituality? It's not because of it either. It's well, it's because a couple of things. It's because you're still around him, you still see him, he's still there. Nobody else has grabbed your attention like that, and you feel a connection to him. I think that I think you will end up letting go of it. I think it's gonna go into the past. I just think that you haven't let go of it yet. I think that if somebody else were to come in, that, like I just said, somebody else comes in ready, willing, and able, and I don't think that you're going to think about this guy anymore. And that holds true for, I mean, 9 times out of 10, even more than that. Somebody else shows up, and all of a sudden, everybody forgets about the last person. It's just, people tend to hold on to things when there's nothing else around, you know, or nothing else is moving forward as fast as they want. And I mean, I've seen it. I mean, I've done it myself, so I get it. Choco, did Ramon stop talking to the Pisces, and what's coming in for me in love? I still think he's talking to the Pisces. You got a celebration coming in around love that's going to involve an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And there could be a spiritual connection, or you may meet at a spiritual venue. So it could be that you meet them at a meditation group, or you meet them at a church function, something like that. The relationship will be built on solid ground. And once again, it shows here, you don't look back, you move forward. The death card is here, which means your relationship or your life starts to evolve and change, working hard to get out of a rut or to move forward to something more positive, having spontaneous times, and justice is here. So you have the powers that be are on your side. Sue, how is his relationship with Brittany? There's a secret there. There's somebody, one of them is holding a secret around the situation or the relationship, and the other person is worried about it. So somebody's going to get in trouble at some point because the secret's going to get exposed with the moon in reverse. That's for sure. Stephanie, will he make more time for me moving forward and when the virus is over? Yeah, he will. He will. June, is Troy sexually involved with any other females? There's a Libra here. So if he's not a Libra, he's involved with a Libra. If he isn't a Libra, there's still somebody else. The Empress is here. But there's a Libra around this situation. I think that he is involved with somebody else sexually. Julie, will Don try to cause conflict between me and Rich when he realizes that female is not for him? Yeah, he may. Yeah, the devil is here. There could be jealousy. Nicole, will Jeff open up about his feelings soon? Yeah, he will. He's going to be ready to talk soon. Ra, can I know how Charitha is feeling towards me and their intentions? Charitha. Focused. All right, I don't know if this person is a male or a female, but it looks like if this is somebody from the opposite sex, they would be very attracted to you. If this is somebody of the same sex, they would be very jealous of you. It depends on what the relationship is with this person. It also looks like they're undecided. They're a little bit nervous and they have some anxiety around them. Sonia, how does Dee feel about me now? Does he miss me? I'm missing him. Yeah, he definitely misses you, and he thinks about you a lot. He thinks that you're kind, compassionate, strong, courageous, and loving. Malapale, how will everything between me and the Gemini be after lockdown? It looks like he holds himself back, and you may be feeling a little bit betrayed or stabbed in the back because he doesn't come forward enough, and you may be overthinking things. I would just give it some time and not overreact, because it looks like one of you may be feeling regretful because the other person is not working hard enough. V, will I hear from him before Monday? Will I hear from him before Monday? I think you'll hear from him before Monday, but I don't think you're going to hear from him tonight. Oh, Avery's good, thanks. I think that she's going through a growth spurt, and I think that she's teething. I know she's not even 3 months yet, but she's got her hands in her mouth all the time. She's drooling, and she's been eating a whole lot. Like, a lot. She's sleeping now. Butterfly A, when will Marcus contact me? It could be sometime in the month of May. Jasmine, does he check my social media? And does he know I accidentally blocked him and then unblocked him? He does check your social media. I don't think that he knows that you blocked him and unblocked him. I don't think he knows all that. Yeah, it's true. Oh, sorry, baby. Garlic does fight cancer, especially raw garlic. It makes me stink. Lucy, my ex T told me that he wants to be with me and he still loves me. Is he being truthful? I think he's being truthful. For the most part, yeah. Gracie, can I get a love outcome between James and I? All right, what's going on with James and Gracie? There may be a secret that gets revealed with the moon in reverse. So I don't know if he's holding on to a secret or you're holding on to a secret, but feeling like you haven't made it to the top of the mountain yet. Feeling a little bit unstable, unprepared. Moving forward, though, you've got strength in your corner. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side, and you could turn the situation around. It's just going to take a little bit of hard work, and you may have to deal with whatever the secret is. May need to be exposed. Beautiful Aries, can you tell me who is the person that I will marry? I can't tell you that. I don't know. I can give you the next significant relationship, but marriage is free will. And also marriage is, marriage-like relationship and marriage, here, I use this example all the time. My aunt's sister was married, right? and I don't know if they were, I don't think they were married that long, and they got divorced. I'm going to say maybe they were divorced 5 years. Maybe. My timing may be wrong. I was really little when this went on. Anyway, they got back together and they've been living together ever since. So they've been living together probably for like the last 30 years. They're not married. They were married, they're divorced. So how do you read that? If I were reading her, she would read to me as a married woman. But legally, no, they're not married. Legally, they're divorced. Would she show up as a divorced woman? Probably not. So, marriage is very, you know, like you could live with somebody and be together for 30 years and have a great relationship. And the people living next door can be legally married and she's screwing around with the guy next door and he's, you know, sleeping with the mailman's, you know, whatever. So it's hard with what marriage is and what marriage isn't. It can be subject when it comes to the cards. And we don't know. I can give you the next significant relationship, but I can't tell you who you're going to marry. I don't know. You have a Cancer that comes in. A Cancer that comes in that's very attractive, that is a little undecided when you meet them, but the relationship can move forward if you want it to. And then that's another thing. We have free will. So somebody can ask you to marry them and you can turn them down. Or you can say yes to them and then for whatever reason it doesn't happen. So yeah, I would never predict marriage. I don't predict marriage. I don't predict, and even like when it comes to children, like it should be either yes or no. Either I have a child or I don't. But there is so much room for error in between. Like if you see that there are children there, okay, so there could be children there, but it doesn't mean that like a woman could be pregnant 5 times but actually only have 3 children. Like she could miscarry. So that's difficult too. And these things should be black and white, but they're not. April, general love coming towards me. You have a Virgo coming in that's going to treat you with a lot of respect. This person comes in out of the blue. They may be financially stable. They're going to be very kind, a little bit introverted, very focused on work or focusing on their future. They may hold themselves back at first, but when they come forward, they're a very loyal companion. Miss Ronnie, would it be best to distance myself from her? I get a 70% chance, yes, you should distance yourself a bit from her. Isla, Jay the Libra's feelings towards me. Well, he's feeling a little bit stuck in the mud. He's feeling a little bit burdened right now. He thinks that you're attractive. He thinks that you're a go-getter. He thinks that you're successful, courageous, independent, and loving. Also, he thinks that you're well prepared. Isla, what are Jay's next intentions towards me? Moving forward, he could be working on, well, it shows at first the Tower is in reverse, which would be either a minor disaster or moving away from a disaster. So if you guys had a falling out or a hardship in the past, moving away from that. And then moving forward, he's not working as hard as you probably want him to right now, but we're going to get past that and you got justice on your side, which means things may pick up. He may be a little bit worried Something may be bothering him, and it's like kind of taking a toll on him. But that's going to move into the past. And moving forward, I think that he's going to be around more. He's going to be contacting you more. And then there'll be room for this relationship to grow. All right, love, for finances, please. You got, all right, the first card here is the Ace of Pentacles, which is either a new job offer, a new business opportunity, or a way to make money on the side. Either way, it's positive. The Sun is here, which means there's happiness around that situation. And you're going to be very focused on whatever it is. It's a new endeavor. It's going to take you to the top of the mountain. It's going to bring in extra money. For sure, you have the Wish card here. And it could be something that's creative. You know, so it might be something, if you think out of the box, like, I don't know, if you crochet blankets, you may be selling them on the side. Something that you could do that's creative, that you could do on the side, can make you extra money. Moon Honey, what's coming up about who my spirit guides are? Okay, let's check out the spirit guides. Spirit guides. You've got two. All right, the Knight of Earth. Time to buckle down and get things done. A guardian angel. Honor your commitments. The High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Archangel Raziel, the Hermit. Excuse me. It's time to spend in quiet meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery. So you've got Archangel Raziel and Haniel. If you have prayers that you need to be answered, those are the two people that I would suggest talking to. Okay. I have advice from Spirit about my relationship with Jesse. The Sun, Archangel Uriel. A happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Ace of Earth. The inflow of abundance, a promising business adventure. Important documents or contracts. The Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations. Seeing the truth of a situation. A challenging beginning. You know what? I got her, I have this teething thing here. I don't know if it's in the chair. It's like a heart, a star-shaped thing that you put it in the freezer. It's got like water or some kind of shit inside. But I give it to her and she doesn't really want to have any part of it. I don't know if she doesn't understand what to do with it or what. But she seems to be, she found her thumb. She only really seems to suck her thumb like when she's in the crib at night, or like in the morning I'll hear her sucking it. Like during the day she seems to be fine. And the same thing with the pacifier. Like she'll only use it sometimes. But I don't know. Stephanie, how will April be for me, general, and love? Okay. Well, April starts off and you're feeling a little bit less burdened. You feel like the burdens have gone into the past and things start to move forward. By mid-April, you may be dealing with some more arguments and bickering and feeling a little bit like you don't have any choices around you, or feeling a little bit stuck and feeling a little bit unprepared. But listen to your intuition. Towards the end of April, you may be feeling a little bit weak or out of control, but things should come back into balance towards the end of the month. Ram, when is this pandemic going to be over in New York City? I keep thinking that it's going to happen by the middle of April. Like, I'm thinking like April 15th. I'm thinking the middle of April. The middle of April towards the end of April, between the 15th and the 30th of April, that it should be done. But I don't know. This whole thing is very strange. Moon. Was the voice I heard my guide or another spirit? Okay, was the voice a guide? It was a guide. It was a guide. I would take notice of it because I think you're going to hear it again. Stephanie, will I spend my B-Day with him? I'm not convinced that you will. I'm only getting a 33% chance, but it looks like rest and relaxation come in around your birthday. But I only get a 33% chance that he's there. All right, let me see. Renee, I have an answer for. How does Jay feel about me posting the picture dedicated to C? They're contemplating it. They don't know how they feel. They're thinking about it. They're going to decide that it was a nice thing to do, their celebration around it. So they may be thinking about it, and then if they were a little bit undecided, it takes them a moment, and then they decide that it was something celebratory. So I think that it was good. Georgia, how is RS feeling about me? He feels that you're happy, stable, loving, spiritually connected, sharp with your words at times. You know how to get things done. You're a go-getter. You're attractive. You're nurturing, kind, and loving. Oh, it was his birthday. All right, let me check. I don't think you're going to spend it with him. I'm only getting a 33% chance. Will the arguing in April be with an X or with T or with both? It's going to be with both. Um, all right, I made it through the super chats and the PayPal people. So let me get the moderators and then I will get going and I will see you guys tomorrow. I have to do a private after this, and I think I'm going to send out another video for those that are doing the course. Yeah, I think I'm going to send another video out tomorrow. Charita, how does Tyler feeling about me and his intentions? Tyler is coming in out of the blue if you haven't seen him or you haven't spoken to him. He comes in out of the blue. He feels that you're spontaneous, loving, stable, attractive, balanced, good karma, passionate. He's going to be coming into he's going to contact you out of the blue if you haven't seen or spoken to him. If you have been talking to him, he's going to want to do something out of the blue, something out of the ordinary coming up. Stars, what are the things that I should be prepared for in April? Life moves forward fast in April. Be prepared for a lot of hard work. Something meant to be happens, and a little bit of anxiety, but maybe because things are starting to move forward quickly. And I think it's on the work front. I think you're going to have a lot going on with work. Araceli, will Jay and I get infected with the virus? I don't think so. I don't think so. Brandy, did Tiffany and Deborah have sex when they were together during this virus? I don't think so. You know what? The question about the dreaming about someone, I do think that most of the time, if you dream about someone, it is because they've been thinking about you. It's similar to like if you think about somebody and then later on that day they call you. It's like that to me, it's almost like what came first, the chicken or the egg. You know, like law of attraction. Like, did you see the person because you thought about them? Or did you think about them because psychically you knew you were going to see them? For a long time, like I've always been like thinking it was like a psychic connection. And then when I started studying the law of attraction, then I started to think, well, no, it's law of attraction. You thought about them, you forgot about it, so they were pulled into your reality. At this point, I'm struggling with the law of attraction thing only because there are so many things that I really believed that didn't happen, like good or bad. And I really know that I believe them wholeheartedly. So I'm a little bit on the fence about the law of attraction thing. I think I have an appointment with the coach on Monday, and I should keep the appointment and discuss it with her because some of the things are just starting to sound a little bit too outlandish. And like I've been researching, I know I'm going off topic here, but I don't know. I need some answers because I've been studying it for a long time and these coaches can be expensive. And I feel like some of the things I'm having a hard time believing. You know, like the one thing that they keep talking about is like how nobody has control over anything in your reality but you. But if that were true, then we would literally be mind controlling everybody. And how could everybody be in control of everything? You know what I mean? Like, for example, right, we have people in this chat room that are stuck in some sort of a love triangle for whatever the reason, or for lack of a better term. So if one person is thinking that they're going to be with this guy, like let's just say that the guy's name is Sam. If girl A thinks she's going to be with Sam and girl B thinks she's going to be with Sam, who gets Sam? They both can't have the same reality. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's kind of screwing me up a little bit. But yeah, I do think that there's more psychic links between people and than we realize or that we acknowledge. And I think that moving forward, we're all becoming a little bit more intuitive and psychically in tune and connected to one another. That when you dream of somebody or when you run into them after you just thought about them, it's more of like a psychic kind of connection, that you're on the same wavelength than it is, you know, just something random. Especially if it's somebody who you haven't seen in a while, or somebody that you don't see every day. Mel, now Sam will excuse his free will and choose the person. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's what I mean. So then what is this law of attraction thing when they say that nobody has free will in your life but you, and they have to react to you the way you believe them to be? Then how can, you know what I mean? Then how can he, like if I believed, all right, that my boss should pay me $100 for every class that I teach. If I believe that, that's going to make him do that. I mean, that's ridiculous. Nobody makes that much money a class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting how that part works. Mel, will Greg and I remain close after he leaves? Let's see. Yeah, you will. 2 aces and then the 9 of wands. Yeah, you should remain close. All right, guys, that's about it for me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what time tomorrow. I'll definitely be on late tomorrow, you know, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, but I'm not sure what time I'll be on earlier in the day. Maybe I'll do one earlier, like 11 or something like that. And if anyone wants to do a private, I put a sale up. I don't remember. I think they're 2 for $10. I don't remember. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Oh, Tarita, I answered that one. If your computer froze, what was it? Was it about Tyler? What did I say? Let me look at the question. Ah, you took it away. I think I said that if you didn't hear from him, you were going to hear from him. And if you've been speaking to him, you're going to do something out of the ordinary that's fun and exciting. I'm pretty sure that that's what I said. Oh, there was another super chat? All right, I'll do it before I go. Let me just find it. Is Tyler aware of where I am in my career? Is he aware that I'm dealing business with one of his close friends, and do they talk about me? Okay, let's see. No, I don't think that he knows. I don't think he knows that you're doing business with one of his friends. I don't think that the connection has been made yet. I don't think he's aware of that right now. And so I don't think that they're talking about you, not at this point. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.